everything that I'm buying in to run my business is somebody else's emissions, they're not mine, when they most certainly are. So once you start to get under the surface of scope 3 and go beyond energy and water, and you start to think of all of the goods and services that you are buying in on a regular basis to run your business, your organisation, you have to go right back down the supply chain and think about where all of those things are coming from, how they're made, right back to primary production, because ultimately that's all of your organisation's emissions, and that's going to be at least 50% and possibly 80% or even more of your total greenhouse gas footprint. So if you don't draw your system boundary right in the first place, you're going to miss a whole load of stuff that you really need to be accounting for. And the other difficult thing often is, depending on how an organisation is structured, we've talked to clients who talk about their UK business, but they're actually part of something much bigger. And when you're, particularly if you're thinking about setting a science-based target for your organisation, you've got to go right back up to parent group level. That's where the target needs to be set, and not just what we're doing in the UK, because that's just part of the picture. So again, it's the incomplete system boundary. And then the second thing is again going back to not taking account of all sources of emissions. And we're increasingly having some really interesting discussions with clients around all of the 15 categories of scope 3, and when you get right down to the bottom of that list and you're looking at investments, we don't have any investments. Yes, but you have a company pension. So do you know what your company pension is ultimately investing in, and where does that go right back to down the supply chain to sources of primary production, because that's really important.